How about we make some noise and distract them? We could use that generator.
Welcome back to The Walking Dead. That was a very scuffed intro, but we got through it, I guess. Sorry for the abrupt entrance into the episode. I was actually muted when I started the episode, so that's great. But what I'm doing right now, this is a bonus episode. This is like very scuffed, so sorry. But this is basically an episode to go back to a specific scene and redo it. I know I've done that many times before, but I played through the entire episode. I didn't want to stream the entire episode again. That just seemed pointless because a lot of the early points of the episode were just like, why would I redo all that? I played up and towards the scene where we were going down into the generator to turn it on, and the big decision after the Javi fight to go with either Clem or go with Kate. I am going to go with Kate, mainly because of the fact that watching it back, I think going with Kate was the better choice. I know I may be cheating a little bit because I do know what happens when you don't go with Clem and go with Kate, but originally I really did want to go with Kate, but Clementine was like, you have to make a choice. You'll see. When it comes up to the point, I'll show you why.
That's a great
also,
idea.
when you pause in this game,
you really aren't the same kid I remember.
It really is like annoying me that like
well.
my PS4 just turns into a gen engine.
It's okay, Dad.
Every time I pause,
he's right.
It's weird. I don't feel bad talking over these scenes because this was in the last episode, so.
Cut a walker open and cover yourself with its guts. Then you can slip right through them.
Yep.
What?
That works? You can do that. Huh. Learn something new every day.
And for the most part, I've kept
So, who's gonna
all
do
my
it?
choices the same, so. And everybody looks
Javi,
at me.
you've been willing to do some crazy stuff for me before. I know shooting Conrad wasn't easy, but it showed me I can always depend on you.
Mm-hmm. So
Of
that
course,
Conrad
Clem.
decision was very big.
Look, it smells really bad, like way worse than you think.
Oh yeah. This is almost like a casual episode, but not really, because I am like replaying like a key portion of the game. It really skews how the game ends, and I hate doing it.
You'll do.
But like the end is so much better in this version than the one I originally did. Granted, I could have waited a little bit before I started, but because it happens after the Javi fight with David.
Okay.
So
You could do this, Javier.
gotta extend the episode. You'll see me kind of going too fast,
God.
mainly because
I
there's
think-
no reason to like go slow because I've already seen all this.
Oh, this sucks. This sucks.
At least this portion before the fight happens.
Do you just literally eat shit all day long? Is that why you smell so bad? Okay.
I've already seen this, nothing changed. All the decisions I've made up to this point are pretty much the same. I've changed like 2 dialogue texts that had no merit that just like, you know, gave different responses. If I touch one of them, does that mean I die? Because I don't know. Checking. I do think that it was way cooler. Yeah, they're really stressful. Imagine how I'm feeling. Oh yeah, by the way, I still have not gotten over the ending of At least a moment ago. Excuse me. Get by here. What? Is it the smell? I'm assuming it's the smell, right? Those tracks. Like, can I see? I thought it was like the smell that got me. I'm not a zombie or walker expert. I hate doing that because I started the episode so abruptly in like the middle of the cutscene, and like my mic was muted, so you just see nothing for like 7 seconds, and I paused. I didn't know I was muted, so that sucks. It's a big difference.
You did it, Javi.
Barely. Now that we're here, we gotta find something to seal the breach with. All we need is the right vehicle.
He sees a truck and says,
Oh, that's not gonna do the job, man.
Yes, it is.
What are you doing?
The right thing. I'm leaving. We're all leaving.
What? And going where? You saw it yourself. We're surrounded by the herd.
I'm taking my family out of here. You helped keep them safe, Clem. You're coming too. Let's go. Everyone. We can't wait around.
This is bullshit, David.
Probably gonna keep this the same, right?
We
Yeah.
can't split up. We're dead if we do.
Then we don't split up. We protect each other like family.
This all started the
Kate
day
goes
we
off.
knocked on Richmond's door. We brought this on these people, all of us. We can't abandon them. Not after what we've done.
We're going home, Kate. Back to the last place we were a family.
This is when Kate
We're
says,
starting
"I don't
over.
give a fuck
We're all
anymore."
together again. Finally.
How about
It's
that?
time. All of us. A new day, a new life.
But what about here, man? Make Richmond our new home.
Richmond is gone, Javi. I'm not gonna let the people I love die trying to save a dead dream.
Yeah, Kate's about
I'll
to
go with
off.
you, Dad.
I
Gabe!
think Gabe goes.
He's my father,
all
Clem.
the time.
I'm sorry, but you really wouldn't understand.
Think this over, buddy.
Gabe, is this what you really
Why is her
want?
shading? Like,
I know
look
it's
at her.
scary
Why
out
is
there,
she-
but
I understand
have
she's
to.
in the dark.
You don't
but,
have
like,
to be afraid, Gabe.
Just looks
I
weird.
won't let what happened to Mariana happen to you. You have my word. I will protect you the right way.
We always hoped you would come back. I wish you'd gotten to know her. Her smile, man, it was like sunshine.
I'm not missing another minute with my family now.
Yes,
This
you
is what I
are.
want.
I understand, Gabe. I'm still going back. I won't be able to live with myself if I don't try to help the people in Richmond.
You won't be able to live at all if you do that. Richmond is compromised. Doesn't matter if there were 5 of us trying to save it or 500. We'd all die.
You know what? Screw you.
I know a losing battle when I see one. We're moving out. Everybody get in. That's an order.
How fucking dare you? What will it take, David? What will it take to show you that you do not get to do that? We are not your soldiers. Run away home. Be a deserter. I am done with you.
Yikes.
Let's go, Javi.
Why the fuck do you think he would go with you?
I wonder why. That is so like, oh my god.
Tell
I did
him.
not want him.
What the fuck is this?
Javi! You weren't a good husband to her, David. She deserves better. That's me.
I should have known. I should have known the night Pa died. The night you weren't there. Blood is worthless to you, just like he was to you, just like I am to you. Well, it's time for you to finally learn what blood really means.
David!
Dad!
It's okay. I can take a few
What do you
blows.
have to say for yourself, brother?
I love you.
I love you.
I can't remember the actor's name
No.
for
No, you don't get to say that.
Javi. You did a great job in this
Stop!
scene. You did good throughout the entire game. This scene was just pretty good.
How fucking dare you?
That's enough! Stop it!
David, stop!
Oh my god!
I love you.
No! Stop saying that!
Shh. Ooh. I must have hurt.
Dad, no!
Dave!
Oh my god!
You're not taking my family from me.
You think they're gonna go with you?
No!
I'm gonna fucking kill you. I love you, brother. No!
Good shit, Clem. Yeah, it turns out that, like, what you do throughout... What you chose at the end of Season 2 actually has merit here.
Holy shit!
Like, if you chose a different ending, she actually shoots him in the side of the shoulder. That's what they said in the video.
Javi!
Why did we run inside? I didn't understand that. Like, why?
David! What the hell is he doing?
Up. See, like, a lot of these scenes, like, I've seen.
David took him.
We can't wait any longer.
Yeah, this
we
is
have
the
to
big
go help
decision.
Richmond.
See, look at what
I'm
she
getting
says
on that
here.
bulldozer.
Look what Clem says.
Dave wanted to go. He did. We all heard it.
You're right.
She
I'm
has a
going to
thing
save
for Gabe.
Richmond. Someone has to.
I'll use that motorcycle and go after Gabe. Javi, you should help Kate.
What about
See
you?
what you see?
I can take care of myself.
We're out of time.
Javi, I'm sorry. I've been here before, more than once. It's not gonna end well for everyone. You have to decide.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
It's hard to be caught in the middle. I know that.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me, Javi. I'll be okay.
See what she says?
We're running out of time. Javi, come on!
What happens if you wait? I'm just
Listen
learning.
to your heart, Javi. You're gonna have to pick the person you care about most.
She literally... Dude, I genuinely don't understand. She literally says all this stuff. You see that? I'm going to upset
I
Kate.
can't let Kate go by herself. It's too dangerous. I'm going with Kate to save the city.
Okay, I understand.
Be careful out there.
But she just said...
You too. Both of you.
Ah, dude. It doesn't make sense to me.
If we're gonna drive into the herd, we're gonna need these.
I do think driving the driving the motorcycle with Clem is more badass. She just learned how to drive a motorcycle, by the way. Just so you know. But yeah, you get what I mean. Like, she keeps contradicting herself almost. She says, I'll be fine by myself. And she says, you have to choose the person you like more. Like, what? You just said don't go with you because you can handle yourself. I don't know. And we can see Jesus before the car.
Well, there's a happy sight. Can you help us get the gate open?
Almost didn't recognize you, Jesus.
Once I got in contact with my people, I headed right back. Had to make sure you folks were safe.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
We'll keep the muertos away. Just get me to the gate so I can open it up.
So how did she die? Kind of like what happened later. But
We're almost there. Javi, get in the busket and I'll lift you to the top of the gate.
Musket?
The thing in the front, the scooper thing, whatever, get in it.
the busket. I don't need like the scientific term. It keeps throwing me off and spamming with a different button than X. That is what it was. And Michonne, for that matter.
Yuck.
Oh, by the way, I'm calling
The busket!
this season
Right.
3 and the
Yeah,
final
busket.
season 4, because that's what they're technically called. Michonne is its own season. So, just so there's no confusion going forward. Any episode before this that I preferred to season 4, it was this season. And season 5 obviously is the last season. So, that's what I mean when I talk about that stuff.
I'll have it open in a second.
It's the big green button.
Just have open gate button.
It's this button. The reason I know this is because I watched the commentary video.
Bingo.
So.
Let's get inside and wrangle the walkers together. If we get them in one group, we can lead them right out.
Going on the motorcycle with Clem was way more badass than that, though. Hey, this is like technically like seeing both endings, but like at the same time, like this is probably going to be the one I go with going into season 5 or 4. Sorry, it's gonna be hard changing because this is the 5th season I played, but it's the 4th in this series all the time. I didn't know this series had comic books. That's where Michonne came in. That's where Jesus came from as well. So I do think this part is more badass than the entire truck scene. Wait for it. This man just says, fuck it, I'm going full Rambo. How big is this clip?
Oh, fuck this.
They're piling up on the thing! The musket!
The musket.
Shit, I'm
Keeps
empty.
throwing me off when I like the arrows as
Here,
it's in
take
the
over.
thing of a button. It's so weird sometimes.
Let's plug the breach with the damn truck!
Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Fingers crossed.
I mean, like, I don't know how this thing would be able to be stopped by the mediocre zombies. The walkers. I like to call them walkers. That's what they call them in the series.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Jesus, over here! We need to round up these walkers!
It sounded
Let
like
'em sort
Jesus! But he was actually talking about Jesus. The
Welcome
man.
back.
I thought we were coming back to,
The boy.
well, not to this.
Yeah. Huh.
It's just a little surprising. That's all.
This? Oh, this is just another Tuesday in Richmond.
We
Another
need to get
Tuesday
it
in
under
Richmond.
control. Trouble in one place usually finds its way to another.
Javi, look! It's Clem!
Yep.
Gabe? Is he?
She got
No,
back pretty
no,
fast.
He's fine. He's just banged up.
What happened, Clem?
Their car got overrun with walkers and crashed. I was barely able to save Gabe.
What about David?
David's dead.
There you go. That's the big reveal there.
I'm just glad you found Gabe in time. Thank you.
Thank you for saving Gabe. I don't know what I'd do if I lost him too.
Of course.
That's why
When
Clem
I
is
got
a
there,
G.
it looked like David had turned. And that Gabe had to stop him.
Oh, God. Gabe. It's horrible.
Javi? My dad, he...
I know, buddy. He's gone.
No. He wanted me to tell you. Take care of each other.
Where did you find them?
A little ways outside of town. Not too far.
Can you take Gabe somewhere safe?
Yeah, sure.
Come on, Javi.
Just don't. I'm sorry. Just that pizza guy on the back of the truck there, on that train on the side of the wall. That little cartoon chef. No, sorry. It just caught me so off guard. It was like a really touching scene, and then you just see Jesus being the badass he is. Apparently, in the comic books, like he's like a pretty big badass. Like it's like really serious fighting, and then like you just see a picture of like him with both his legs like doing like 180 off the ground, parallel, kicking 2 zombies in the head. So, yeah. He's kind of a mythical
Over here.
person.
It's this way.
I think in another ending, Gabe dies. I don't know how the hell you would pull that off. I think it has something to do with whoever Clementine goes with. Like if she goes with Gabe and David, I think that she can. I'll explain in a minute.
Oh my God. Poor David.
Poor Gabe.
Shit.
I can't imagine.
Gabe's come a long way. He's really grown.
Did he really need to learn this lesson, though? He talked about this every day. What to do when he died.
Tragic.
He was convinced it would happen in the field. Every day. As common as
That's
talking about
fucking
weather.
morbid.
Not surprising. He was a soldier.
I used to hate talking about it, but it seemed to soothe him. He'd talk about his military funeral the way that other people talked about retirement plans. He'd only change the subject if I promised I'd bury these. He didn't care about burying his body. As far as he was concerned, this was him. Help me dig. It doesn't have to be much.
That's so tough.
We should probably say something.
Fuck you,
That's
David.
what you do. Usually.
When you see Pa, you tell him I said hi. And then I'm sorry for not paying him back that $10.
See,
You want to say something?
That's so like crappy that you just say, "Stay gone this time." Like, damn, how could you do that? She leaves her wedding ring. Oh,
Let's go.
yeah, left her wedding ring. She didn't even bury it, so that shit could easily just get pawned if someone, you know, could just like press it in the ground, you know. Shit. This was in the developer commentary, but they decided that they weren't going to confess their love for Kate. So, it's a little different. Yep, you can see all the people. Is this Conrad? I don't know if this is Conrad or not. But yeah, they did talk about it. Conrad can be saved. You can save Conrad. They said it was a very specific set of things have to happen, but in the end, Conrad can survive. But man, it's just like how did that Conrad decision really like ultimately like
It was his own fault.
decide if
If
Clem
you
liked me or
regret
not?
helping me, if you're feeling any guilt, bury it. I mean it. Don't let it eat you up inside.
We need to move on. Move forward.
We do. And we will.
Shit, who's that man on the bottom there? Looked like Conrad at first, but then it wasn't. impact this has on
Usually
the
the
next
quiet scares me.
What about now?
There's a lot of work to be done. The herd could come back. Still, though, I feel more calm here than I ever did in an old van on streets with no streetlights. We earned this, Javi. We earned feeling calm in the quiet.
Yeah.
Let's start a family. You and me. A fresh start. What do you say? I think it'd be good for us.
I don't want children.
You're on. Let's start a family.
You don't think it's selfish? It's not the safest world outside of Richmond. Or inside it, truth be told.
So long as I got you, I'm not too worried about it.
Oh. Well, you know, this is... Oh, man. Like, they're literally their dead photos are over there. Oh, my
We'll
God.
be up there before we know it.
Better do something worthwhile in the meantime.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, good thing he didn't wink, because that would have turned the game off if that happened. Like, Jesus. What was I gonna say? Like, it's too soon? Like, that, no. Like, what do you mean it's too soon? I guess, like, your brother did just die. But, like, I don't know. Yep. Get the whole cutscene with Clem. See you. Yep, we got that one scene with Jesus, though.
Heading out?
Yes, indeed. We came here to put an end to the raiding. Looks like that's been done. Glad we got it settled. Gotta move on.
I like you, Jesus. I'm gonna do that this time.
I gotta admit, man, you're a fucking badass.
What everyone was thinking.
You're a real charmer. You know that?
Why do you...
Really
Why?
want to.
Rad armor, bro.
Are you really sure you don't want to stay? There's room.
Oh, I'm sure there is, but we got other people depending on us, Javi. Just the way it is.
I was worried about you, Javi. About who you are inside. You helped save these people, though. That goes a long way for me. Second chances are in short supply these days. That's what this place can be, if you let it. Trust me, though. Life within walls is a hell of a lot different than life on the road. Don't take shortcuts like Joan. You gotta do the right thing. Always. Good days, and especially bad.
I don't know if I'm gonna stick around. Richmond and I have had issues.
Understandable. But if you do, after dust settles, people start looking around. They may look at you for what to do.
True.
I read people pretty well. Little gift of mine. You're a capable guy, Javi. Change is in the air here. You can lead that change, and I think you should. For the better. God knows this town could use it.
You know what? I'm gonna step up. Lead this place in the right direction.
Then as far as I'm concerned, Richmond's in much better hands than it was.
Hey, Jesus?
Hey, Gabe.
Thanks for, you know, not letting me get killed, and for coming back to help us.
Yeah. Thanks for that, man.
Pay it forward.
Just his duty,
Be
man.
vigilant.
His
Trouble
calling.
never stays too far away.
Au revoir. That little wave to Clem. Yep, now we got the whole
You're out of here
haircut.
too, huh?
Yeah. It's time. I have to find AJ, Javi. I've waited so long. But could you do me one last favor before I leave?
Get that slick haircut. Oh yeah, by the way, you can actually save Dr. Lingard. He actually shows up in the scene fully healthy. I thought Clem was gonna kill him. But no. That's crazy. I didn't know Clem had this much hair at this point.
I used to do this for my niece.
That's nice of you.
She thought I was terrible at it.
Were you?
None of your business.
I'm really gonna miss Gabe. I mean, he's super annoying sometimes, but I've gotten used to having him around. At least to have someone to talk to, even
Dude's
if
got
he
a
is
Mondo.
total dork.
Dude's got a
Not that
Mondo
he said
crush on
anything
you.
to me in particular, but you know the guy's got a Mondo crush on you, right?
He does not.
Oh my gosh, you have a crush on him too.
I do not.
Well, you both have my blessing.
I'm gonna stab you with those scissors.
Yeah. Also, the developers
I have
also
to see AJ Javi. I have
confirmed that
to
she
see
is,
he's
in
okay.
fact, 15. She is 15. I knew it.
Do you
But
think
yeah.
he remembers me? At least a little?
Who could forget you, Clem? No one who knew you, I guarantee it.
Yeah, maybe. Everyone told us he was better off. After everything that's happened, I'm starting to think they're right. I don't know if I was a good mom or not. I can't stop thinking about it.
I hate that that's
I
even
really
an option.
wish I could.
Did you love him?
With all of my heart.
And of course you were.
Yay. Anything to make her happy, you know?
Gabe
Gabe's
told me
like,
you used to play baseball.
can I go with her?
I did. I loved it.
He told me you fucked it all up too.
Sure did.
Yep. Sure did.
Did he really just say
Well,
exactly
you
what I just said?
survived,
I
Imagine.
had to.
but you loved it. How do you survive that? How?
Oh, yeah, you want some like Aristotle
really
level
loved
like
it.
knowledge?
How?
I
That's
did
what's
this in the
good about a
original,
broken
but
heart. When you're looking at it all broken and shattered on the floor, you figure out the pieces you need versus the ones you liked. If you're ready to move on, that is.
If.
like, what did that mean? You know what I mean? That was so like, jeez.
All done.
Well, how's it look?
Looks great. You get the real edgy look, you know?
You know what? I'll grab your hat.
Oh yeah, the oh, dude, that's so sucky that he says that. I'll say in
Remember
a
this
second.
team. Your dad ever teach you about baseball?
No, not really.
Well, you come back, and I'll tell you all about it.
It's a deal.
Put her there.
If I bring AJ back with me, will you teach him too?
I hate this option because, like, what does leave him be mean? No. Bring him
You
back.
bet. He belongs with you, Clementine. Bring him back.
Yeah, also, the developer, yeah, like I said, the developers also said at the end there that you actually, there was a thing there to say, like, how's it look? You actually did have a prompt to say something, but they cut it. And they all said, no, why? It's just like, it just got cut. Don't know. She also got a red coat from somewhere. They're gonna meet again. No way they don't. Whose coat is that? I don't know. Yep, it's a different scene now, because Kate's there. They hug because they actually like each other. There you go. Clementine's off into the sunset. And there you have it. I'm probably not going to go too briefly into the credits and like the choices because they're almost all the same. I'm sure it's going to give us, if it does anything different, it's probably going to say something different, David and Kate. But other than that, I think everything else is the same. David was brotherly. Tom Needy stood by David. Yeah, this is not copyrighted, so like there was literally just like 15 minutes of me just waiting and not doing anything. So the song doesn't end either, so this This is actually made by the development team, if you didn't know. This song specifically was made for this. So, yeah, no way it was copyrighted. So. Only thing that's different here is Gabe had to brain his own father after Dave returned. Don't get to see that, but Sir Kate's is different. Rejected her plan to leave Richmond, but you told her you wanted a future with her. You told Kate that you wanted to start a family with her. I wonder who's singing this song. Javier, Jeff Shine, Clementine, Melissa Hutchison. Who does... Jeff Shine. This is... So. Yeah, Jeff Shine. Pretty good. He did a great job with Javi this season. I like pointing out the individual actors, the voice actors, yeah. This is different, actually. Experience with Gabe was detached. You helped Gabe save Richmond before going after Gabe. Yeah, I mean, with all these choices, I really did everything to, like, piss him off. But I mean, like, Gabe's... I don't know. At this point in time, Gabe's not really, like, hating me. He's looking for me for guidance, and I'm, like, all there for him. The reason I did that is because I know Gabe would survive. That's why. So. Nothing here. Tripp dies anyway. Can't save him. Eleanor doesn't die in any circumstance, I don't think. Nothing different there. Ava, same thing. She dies anyway. Lingard, you can save. You can save him. He tells you the location anyways. I was actually thinking about going back to episode 4 to change it. But in the end, I was like, is it really that big a deal? It's just one person. And in the end, that's like saying I want to go back to episode 1 to change something to fix the entire season. Like I'm not going through every episode just to fix that one thing, you know? But in the end, I think I made the right decision. Clementine needed to know. She gets to know anyways at the end, but we'll see. Conrad, like I said, you can save Conrad till the end. Conrad makes it to the end in a specific set of actions. But other than that, I don't know how you get him to the end. That's one of the things I'm kind of like, what if I chose that ending? The one I originally picked. Didn't mean to pick, but... Jesus, I don't think he can die. Joan, that's a big question mark. But Joan is a big question mark. Don't know anything about her. You can kill her. But at the moment, she's a question mark. Clint, I don't know if you can save him or not. I don't know if David kills him in either way, but he's dead. Oh well. And these are the choices. They're all the same. Fight back, no. And let's see. Should we go after Gabe or with Kate? You and 64% of players went with Kate to seal the Richmond breach. And lastly, did Clementine come along with you? After the fight with David, Clementine followed her own plan, splitting up with you and 53.3% of players. I was going to talk about this earlier, and I was genuinely curious. I don't know how this goes in the other direction. I'm assuming, like, if you choose to save Conrad and don't kill him in the original, does she not trust you for the rest of the season? Because that's when she specifically said, after that happened, I knew I could trust you. So, I don't know. But yeah, those are all the decisions. The only one that changed was the fact that I went with Kate and sealed the Richmond breach. And I think Clementine is the same. Yeah, same. First point. Save Frontier. Yeah, second one's the same. David fought the water tower. Clem remembered a similar fight long ago. She took control of the situation by putting the gun to his head, stopping the violence before it escalated. Once David abandoned the group, Clem recognized the danger he and Gabe were in. Despite her history with David, Clem was determined to be a better person and followed his truck in hopes of helping him. So yeah. So yeah, we got one more cutscene with her. Will she get back with the baby to the New Frontier in Richmond? Are they the New Frontier still? I don't know. Yeah, they also said like she's wasting ammo. Doesn't need to. She's pissed. She's going after AJ.
I'm gonna find you, AJ.
There you go. Clementine's story will continue. Yeah, I think they added that because I think around this time the game came out, people thought this was last season. I think that's why they added that. Cliffhanger, you're never gonna know. Oh well. But there you go. That was the rest of the game. I was very happy to do this because not only did it show the other ending, it's the ending I wanted to go with. I wanted to go with the 1 hour save. It was basically, if you went with Clementine, Kate died. If you went with Kate, then David died. So I was like, obviously, Kate being alive is better. Maybe David would have been better in the long run, but at least for this moment, I'm definitely staying with Kate. I know you may say like I'm cheating, I'm doing exactly what I said, I'm going back. I'm literally replaying an entire episode just to change. But think about this. It's my series. That's such a dick thing to say. I genuinely wanted to go with Kate. That's the whole thing. I will continue to say those 3 situations. I wanted to do the other one, but a miscommunicated thing was told to me that made me feel guilty and not want to do it. I felt guilty because I thought Gabe or Clementine would get shot if I shot Conrad. I thought Clementine would get the information if I kept him alive, Lingard that is. And I thought that Clementine didn't want her to go with me, and I was like, okay. But then she said, like, you have to choose who you want more. So I guess she was saying that, who do you want more, Gabe or Kate? But it's like, she literally said she can handle herself. That's why I was like, okay, I'm going with Kate. But then she started saying, you need to choose, Javi. And she was making it urgent, so I was like, okay, I need to go with Clementine because Gabe. And then after that happened, no matter what decision you make with the Clementine Kate thing, in the garage, they both say if you choose the other one, they always both say like, I understand, be careful, and all that. They don't say anything like, I could have used you or something. Or at least in this time frame where like everyone's cool with me, or Kate and Clementine are both cool with me. So that's the whole point of that. I hate doing it. I hate going back and making a change because it's like I didn't make it in the original. It's not authentic. Well, I mean, season 1 and 2 were literally not authentic because I knew what was going to happen majority of the time. Season 2, I didn't majority of the time know what was going to happen, but like I remember certain scenes and certain events. Season 1 was completely like, I hated it. That's why I don't have much remorse going back and playing it, because it's like, it really wasn't authentic anyway. Like, yes, it was the first time playing it, but like, that's the same as saying like, I don't know, like, anyways. Sorry if I didn't so genuine throughout this entire bonus episode. I mean, think about it, like, I literally played this episode last night. I watched the developer commentary on this episode this morning, and I watched my video back 2 times. Once earlier just to rewatch a few scenes because I was like, damn. I did that the entirety of this entire season. I rewatched the entirety of episode 1. It was that good. I was like, no way, dude. That, oh man, the scene with Clementine coming into the picture in the forest in episode 1. Genuinely, my entire life have never been more shocked by something. I was absolutely shocked. I hate like overdoing it, but like it sounds like, looking back and it sounds so non-authentic, but it really was. The last person I expected to be holding a shotgun was Clementine. It's really crazy, but like I said, this was just a little bonus episode. So, you know, I've watched this literally 4 times within the last day, so a lot of my reactions were like, I know this is gonna happen. I mean, going through the episode, I literally knew what was gonna happen. I was like putting my thing in a certain my thumbstick in a certain direction because I knew it was coming. But most likely for the reboot episodes, I probably won't be do that because I don't genuinely remember. You gotta remember, season 1 is very different from season 3 in terms of the UI. Everything's gonna be different. I think the UI has definitely gotten very much improved in terms of like QuickTime events. Because before it was just a button. I think season 1 it was only a button or spam. I think that's it. Like the button was like on screen right in front of you. It wasn't like 3D and like next to the thing you're about to shoot or something like that. There wasn't any arrows, so you didn't have to like push or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure at least. That I can remember. But yeah, I don't want to keep this too long because I did extend season finale last night. I extended it so long. The episode is literally only like an hour and 10 minutes. I was shocked when I saw that. The episode is only like an hour and 15. Hour 20. Me going through the first time it was like an hour 20, hour 25. But that was because I paused a lot. Don't expect that with the reboots episodes. I'm just telling y'all, like, I've been very, very, my head's not been in the right space after that episode last night. It's gotten better the last, like, 3 hours, but it's, like, the only thing I can think about, man, you know? But yeah, I gotta go watch the Olympics. Team USA loses another fucking game, dude. That's so, like, out of place in this setting, but, yep. Hopefully I don't have to do another episode like this. This is not, like, this is technically, like, if you're viewing this as, like, a different ending, like, this is, like, an alternate ending bonus episode, but I was gonna preference going into Season 5 that, like, hey, I went back and changed the ending, and I was like, dude, you can't just do that. You gotta show what happened. So, this is what this episode is. I basically said I'm gonna have Kate in Richmond, not Wellington. Basically, Kate over David. That's basically what this whole episode is. So, yeah, that was what the whole premise of this was. It sucks because, like, I debated whether doing it or not. It's like, it's my season, my series. It's a pretty big deal, you know? So, I've said it before. In terms of writing, Season 1 absolutely blows out any season. But in terms of, like, execution, in terms of the two stories overlapping with Clementine's and Javi's, they could not have done it more perfect. They couldn't have. It was so well done. The entirety of that first part of this episode, if you look back, Clementine, the only time she talks in that first half is when she tells Gabe, aim for the knee, and then there's literally like a 15-minute gap where she doesn't say anything. Like, you hear her grunt when she, like, jumps across the grater to go on the railing on the roof, but you don't hear her talk until they're at the helicopter. That is the next time you hear her talk. I mean, like, think about it. Like, we didn't felt that gap of her talking, because, I mean, I didn't even realize it. Like, the first time I played through it last night, it was crazy. I was like, that's how good the story is. I mean, I was so captivated by Javi's, even though I only really cared about Clem's to begin with. It was really cool. I think this season's better than Season 2. Even though I think Season 2 is phenomenal. They're all great seasons. That's what I'm trying to say. And that only makes me more excited for season 5. And it only makes me more pissed off when I know for a fact that it's not going to be for like another week. So, Naomi Osaka has been eliminated in Czech Republic. Huh. Tragic. Who cares? Like I said, I don't want to keep this too long. Just want to briefly overview. Like I said, just gonna be a bunch of reboot episodes, seasons. I said I was gonna do it tonight, but the whole thing happened with this whole bonus and changing the ending. I just wanted to make it known that I am changing it. So, like I said, I'm doing season 1, episodes 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna be so like crazy. I'm gonna play season 1 through 4 of those episodes, and I'm just gonna not play the best episode in the series. Probably. That's crazy. There's just no reason. I mean, I already uploaded it, so I'm probably gonna preference before saying like this is a reboot. Like, this is not my first time playing it, but you're gonna get probably the same reactions as I did as I actually played it, because I already knew what was gonna happen anyway. To a point. I'm gonna know more this time because I've always played it. The first time I played through it, which was probably 2 months ago at this point, probably early June, I didn't know everything. I mean, we all know what happens at the beginning, but yeah. Also, I'm playing seasons 2, episode 1 and 2. Those are gonna be like a little more authentic because I don't really remember too much about them. I remember, subtle details. I'm trying not to remember it. That's like, I'm trying not to think of a time I oh yeah, I did watch season 4. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Remember, season 4 is the final season. Season 3 is this season that we just played. But yeah, that does it for the reboot. The schedule remains the same. Most likely not going to play during the day the next 4 days because I have work a lot of these days, every day. But expect an episode, probably the next 4 episodes, Tuesday through Friday. Just expect them. Like I said, those first 4 episodes. Then I'm going to play the 400 Days. I keep forgetting about that episode. It's such an unknown episode. So many people don't remember it. But yeah, there is an episode for 400 Days. It kind of like recaps the people that are in the facility for Carver. So I don't know if I'm going to keep that authentic. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep it as authentic as my first playthrough was. But yeah, the weekend may change that though, because I'm more free on the weekend, so I may play 2 episodes on the weekend. I don't know. I don't know if I want to push myself like that. But I am coming back up on school, so I have something to do on Monday, I think, next week. Today's Monday, idiot. I may have something to do next Monday, so I may not stream then. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, expect streams in the coming days. Probably at the same time. I was thinking about doing it maybe 2 a day, like 1 in the early parts of the day and then after at night. I just don't know if that'll work for my time schedule. We'll see. But like that being said, don't want to keep this too long. This was just a filler, not a filler episode, but just like an informational. I'm changing it, but it is a bonus. I called it a bonus for that reason. But yeah, like I said, that'll do it for. That'll officially do it for season 3. Join back the next few episodes. Well, if you're watching this in order, this will be the last episode till season 4, the final season. I've gone on a whole tangent about this. I'm playing the new episodes. But yeah, if you're watching the playlist back and you're watching this episode, the next episode is going to be episode 1 of season 4. The dates are going to be all messed up on them though. It's going to be weird, but I just wanted to look like an actual series. I just don't want the first 2 episodes to be episode 1 or season 1 episode 5 and season 2 episode 3 to start out the series. I don't know. But yeah. I will see y'all live streamers tomorrow for season 1, episode 1. But on YouTube, in the future, I will see y'all for the next season, the final season of Clementine and The Walking Dead. See y'all next time. Idiot. Thought you were getting out of there. Bye, guys.